Right, so hi everyone. I'm filming Mediumship Monday on Thursday because I just like to be random like that. The moon's conjunct Taurus, expect unexpected. So, and we've got water sensing. It is the Cancer full moon as well if you're watching this on Monday. It doesn't come about until exactly 26 minutes past 10 at night if you're in the UK. You'll need to check where else you are. And if I've if I have been guided to go live again for Mediumship Monday, I'm more that sorry, I just burped as well. I'm clearing a lot of energy because I've filmed Saturdays and Sundays in a row, and I've done like three other live streams. Um, yeah, I'm more than likely still going to be live. So if you're watching this, I'll have released this um some point during the day or early tea time, and I'll if I'm going to go live, I'll be live from 8 o'clock UK time. So just keep your notifications on. But I mean, as if it makes a difference, because as we've heard from some of the community, you don't get the notifications. But by the way, it'd be good if you are on the next live, if you let me know if you've been getting the notifications, because I've been doing these as live streams. That would be handy. Um, yeah, this is about it's a Cancer full moon. That's why we've got the element of water. And so basically, I'm going to film this in case I'm not up to it on the full moon, this is what I'll put out. But if you're seeing it earlier, that means, uh, put it this way, if I'm not doing mediumship Monday live, um, I'll put a post in the community tab to say, guys, I'm not up to it. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, maybe I just want to have the night to myself because, yeah, because Monday's my day off, so it depends if the day has been enough. You know what I mean? Right. So, and because it's a full moon. So, because we've got to be gentle with ourselves, we've all got trauma somewhere, and this is the full moon of trauma. So be very kind to yourself. I might need to be kind to myself, like kinder as in just don't do it. But just now, I feel like I want to, and they're pulling me to Monday on the calendar. So, what else have we got? 12 house escape. So, I can right away, somebody popped into my head. I know for a fact that one of you has got. Now, it depends if this person's going to remember what I said about their chart, but I think he might. So there's a hint. One of you has got moon in Cancer in the 12th house. So that means this full moon is in your 12th house. So I want you to be very, very kind to yourself because this could bring up a lot. You could be swimming in the feelings a lot. So that's like Bruce Almighty or something. Yeah. So and also we got the water element. So fifth house creativity. So Leo energy. So somebody could have um their Leo energy in the fourth house because that's Cancer, or your fourth house of Cancer energy could be in Leo. Anyway, that's two. I'm like, I can't be bothered working that all out in my head, but that was quite good to have worked out in my head. So I just wanted to find some of my. I think I'll just do some quick fire cards with these. So whether I am, like I said, we'll just play it by ear whether I'm going to go live or not on top of this, because although this is a live, it's not public because I've not got energy to chat to people at this time of night. But sometimes I do, but tonight I haven't, so I'm honouring that. Because I've been doing it all day, basically. Well, actually, there was only a few people on that other one. Um, for somebody watching this, this is for you from someone in the spirit world. Embrace this magical moment. Oh, and it's a full moon. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be filled. So remember, on a full moon, it's important that you think about what you do want opposed to what you don't want, because it attracts in a big, big way. So it can attract bullshit or it can attract miracles. So be careful. Don't always explain it like that, but that's how it's coming through. Um, I feel now is the right time to express your feelings wherever you need to do that. And I'm hearing that song from Cocktail. This magic moment. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. This is somebody that's planned and they're executing, and it's to do with your feelings. So I feel that feels like one of the masculines that's ready to tell their feminine how they feel. And remember, Cancer is about your feelings, so that's why stuff's coming through about feelings. Um, right. So again, when I'm being quiet and not talking, it's because I'm using cards that are giving me like it's hard to explain, but I'm using them as a bit of a trigger point to then help me connect with who I'm talking to here. Who is giving this message? It feels like I was going in between saying this is somebody's mum and somebody's gran. So I'm just gonna, it's gran, because they pulled me a picture of my gran. This is coming through from somebody's gran, and you would have called them gran. And I feel on their right hand, they had two rings. So that's your engagement. Or is that left? I can't even remember. I think that is your engagement thing. I'm saying that because I've got two rings on my right hand, the one to my pinky. So I feel this person did too. I know that's really specific. You might not even remember, but that's what I'm feeling. Right, give me something else about that person because that's a bit vague. Right. So this is why it's good that there's no one on this. I'm just going to tune in and right, I didn't need to tune in very long there. What I saw was I saw this person's hand going like it was like a man's hand going on top of her hand. So yeah, this is like a man. This person met up with their spouse in the spirit world. So basically, I've got somebody's gran and granddad here. But change the language of what you would have called them. I don't know, Nana and Pops and Nana and Grandpa and blah blah blah. But there's loads of different variations. Um, I don't know what this woman's telling me. It's like and again, this is what I mean. Like sometimes I like doing it like this, and sometimes I prefer it if it's live because it's more interactive, and I just go with the flow. But it's like I was being shown like someone twirling around dancing, and then they're pulling me to like the wee. It's like pulling me to someone over there that's like a cloak dressing. I don't know if this person like was some kind of dressmaker or something, or they liked sewing. Like so, for instance, my mum used to work for. She used to make dresses for a theatre when I like way when I was younger, and so she made a lot of my dresses for my leavers dances. So it could even be like that, like. Although I suppose, yeah, it was her job, like for a short period of time she done that. So it was her job at some point, and then, other things were her main job. But so like it could be like this was this person's job, or they just like to like, sew and make dresses or clothes of some sort. I'm just gonna ask what this granddad done. Now, I don't know if I'm being my granddad done that too. Like, a docker, like which I'm not even lie, I don't even know what that is. But I know that my granddad did that, or his dad. Fuck, I should know that. But no, he did. He definitely done something like that. I don't. I wouldn't know what that is. It's because I was seeing like where that is here where I live. Um, and then I got guided to the picture of my granddad. I'm not gonna. Yeah, dockers work on docks, quaysides, or ships, providing physical labour to transfer goods between ships, trucks, and various areas. Yeah, that is what my granddad done it. So, but again, like not when I was like, not, you know what I mean? Like he was, I was about to say he was my granddad, but you know what I mean? I just remember him being an older man, and but it was like whatever it is, where they were a docker. I saw the place where it was something to do with ships here. And then I heard my granddad say, and then I got guided to picture my granddad. So it's something to do. So if this is your granddad, he could have been a docker too, like mine, or done something to do with that. Um, and whatever that is about the clothes. So that's very specific. So if we find who that is, that'll be really cool. Um, but anyway, let's get back. So that's just that's someone's granddad are giving me this message. Um, that it's time to take action towards manifesting something to do with love. And it's time to step in the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. And that's been coming out all week about people that are meant to be in the spotlight or well known for something. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look to the future with a smile. Stay the course, don't panic. You're not on the wrong path, you're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Right, okay, let's keep going with this. So, will I get the message or will I get the let's do it this way this time. Give me someone else in the spirit world. And again, yeah, it's more me being patient with myself. But you can see how this would be hard if there's people in the life because it's like I'm more suited to like being really like in the flow and the people being there helps. But I have to be in the mood for this doing it on my own. Like especially because it's just late at night, but sometimes it comes through better. Anyway, I'll just push myself out. Somebody else come forward, and I'd prefer that you come forward on Monday though. And the same people, those same two people I just connected to can come through again and other people, but give me someone else. Give me one of these cards to pinpoint what to focus on to for someone. Right. This is for somebody that this person passed in a hospice, so that's very specific. Feel there's quite a few of you around, quite a few members of the family. I feel it's a man. Oh, that's really interesting. These cards I'm using, it's like it's just giving me a pinpoint of what to focus in on because otherwise there's loads of questions I want to ask. So this is quite helpful to help me focus in and ask a question. Um, but one of the things was like, sensing how they passed and then where, and then this one's talking about the home. So it's like, I think there could have been a bit of a question around whether I think there was something about when this is again this is really specific, but I think there was something around whether this person should be allowed to pass in a hospice or at home. And I think in the end they passed in a hospice. But for the purposes of because I've just pulled the card that's focusing in on their home, I feel like this person had like things around their house, like like handrails and stuff, and like for like older people, like to support you around your home. And I feel like you maybe lived in one of those areas where it's not like not a nursing home, but it might be like one of these communities where there was like other people that I feel this man was really well loved as well around where he lived. Oh, somebody's fell there too. That's enough. I quite like doing this though. It's like I mean, it might be boring for other people. It's not boring if it's your person, but hey, I'm just going to ask one more thing. Now, I feel there's a standing joke around a song. Do you know how I'm getting that? Because there's this film that I love called About Time, which is, funnily enough, about time travel, all the stuff I'm all about. But it's, oh my God, I love it. And I watched it recently, and I could channel about that for ages. So I'll try and home it in here, but watch it because it is brilliant. Do you know what it's brilliant for? It's brilliant because it shows what normal life is like with somebody you love. You could do anything and you just love it. Because it's about him going back and forwards and like, to do over a day. But then he explains when when he's married with his kids come along, he's like, I don't need to go back to the past to read. I just treat every day as if I chose it this way. So it's like that feeling it like, so I feel that might go into the personal message, because I've not done that yet. So that might be the personal message, and then we'll just see what cards come out. It's like when you actually are in the life that you were manifesting, you're just going to want to soak up every minute. And it could be about time with the film you called that. But it's in that there's a joke around like I don't know, it's like El Mondo or something like it's like the dad likes that and the son likes that. And then they end up having that at the wedding, and even that scene's quite funny because and they get married in Scotland actually as well, because this is based in America. But like, or actually, no, in England, it's based in England, and then they go to Scotland. Yeah, that's right. It's just it's got Americans in it, so it confuses me. But there's really heavy rain, and it's fucking the scenes are hilarious. But it's like, when he says to her, if you could, would you want to do this day all over again? And she's like, no, like never. Like it was perfect. But it's quick. But again, if you see it, it's like it is funny. So there's something about this. It's like you could have what some people would deem to be like a disaster of like a day, even literally a disaster of a wedding, and it wouldn't matter. It's now they're showing me the scene out of this could have actually happened if you for I could be speaking to some twins that are like in union that you actually have been married and it was like everything went wrong, but it doesn't matter because you're in love. Yeah, because now they're quickly flashing up all these scenes. Right, the first one, right, was I saw a scene out of one of the films where oh shit, I lost it because I was going so quick. It was a shorts. I'll get it back. There was a shorts, right? And I'll try and find it because it was really lovely, but it was like again, it's similar. It's like it started raining and everyone else was like, oh no, but this couple that have just been married and are walking down the aisle after being married, like it's like the way he kisses her is like that's how you kiss someone you're loving, you know what I mean? And it's like it didn't matter. Like they were just so happy and they were laughing. And all the comments were like, oh my God, like that is how you kiss someone. You know what I mean? It was just very manly, like took her into his arms and you know what I mean? It didn't and that's what was the other clip I was seeing from a film? I feel like it was the wedding crasher or something, but it wasn't that. They just keep talking to me about weddings. Oh, that's what it was, right, thanks. It was New Girl. When they get married, spoiler alert if you don't see that again, it was just I only saw that recently because I hadn't saw all the way up to that because I loved it when I was younger and I stopped watching it. Um, but yeah, I think they get married in a hospital and it's like everything that could have went wrong goes wrong. And it's like I think that whole episode's about signs, like all the signs are it was like an omen not to get married, but like it wasn't that. It was just if you know Nick and Jess and Nugano, it's like it kind of was pretty perfect. Like, it didn't matter. Like, so oh my God. So again, this could be about like it could have been a bit of a nightmare for this to come about. But when it does it, like it doesn't really matter who's involved. It's about you two, and you could be happy anywhere. Well, that's really romantic. This is very Venus and Pisces. Right, so and that's all coming through from whoever the relation is to this man that died in a hospice that was well loved. It feels like an older man because he was living in assisted living in a community where he was very well loved and he's yeah, passing on this beautiful message. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring about balance in your life. Trust in the divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you're in a path of growth. And I've shuffled in the same one just came out that I just read. No, it's not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So it's not quite time for something yet, whatever that's about. But it is almost over. Oh, that's quite making some kind of story for someone. The problem is see these very specific messages, who knows when this is going to reach somebody. But whenever I've done this before, like tuned in like this on my own, it's kind of amazing how it does really, and sometimes it speaks to more than one person. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look to the future with a smile. That's lovely. What's in the back? You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now's the time to make changes you've been contemplating. Right, I'm just going to do one more because I actually need to eat. So thank you, man and spirit. Let's get one more and I'll go with that. I think I'll do that again where I'll get the cards that help me to focus in on who I'm tuning in with. I think this was an unexpected passing. I think this actually could have been an accident, like a road accident or something, because I got a really horrible feeling. And I feel there was something special about this person's funeral. Like, I mean, like overly so. Like, I feel whatever the tribute was, or like somebody could have sang a song or read something. I mean, I know that happens. Well, actually, people don't sing a song. That is, you know what I mean? I think that is what it is. Somebody sang something. Like rather than just playing a song, it's like, or like I'm thinking about like, there was something really tragic that my dad was telling me that it was like somebody locally just actually that is how, I mean, God, imagine I was picking up. I didn't know the guy, but it was like somebody, I mean, Christ, it could be that. I haven't, oh, now that's distract. I mean, it really could be that actually because it really touched me. But anyway, it was like, it was to do with musical instruments. Like this person was really talented at, well, it was specifically the bagpipes. I think that's right. So you mean something like that, but I'm feeling there was some kind of tribute. I feel like it's somebody sang a song devoted to the person. Um, bit random, but I feel this person had asthma. That's not how they passed though, but I feel I think this person. I don't know if that's got anything to do with the song. It was somebody. Oh my God, it is that because now I'm seeing things. That's so. Sorry, sorry, you're laughing, but it's like they are making me laugh. There's something to do with Elvis. And again, this is funny. Again, other mediums wouldn't actually explain how they're, but I think it's funny how they just showed me that. Like, there's a synchronicity I had about Elvis recently, and then I was actually hearing like Elvis songs, and then I got shown that it's New Girl again, the episode of New Girl where she dresses up as Elvis at a funeral. How specific is that? So maybe the song that was dedicated to the person was Elvis. That would probably tie in with what I've just said, but. Now all I can hear is that ghetto song. I don't think it was that. No, now they're singing to me, "'Cause I can't help falling in love with you." If that, I don't even know if that was. I mean, "'Cause I can," yeah, he did sing that, didn't he? Help falling. Yeah, it is. Fucking hell, that's crazy, because I can't help falling in love by Elvis. Only fools rush in. Oh God, that's made me feel really sad. Maybe somebody. So yeah, that's really specific. But if that's not the song that so, if that's not the song that somebody sang at somebody's wedding, but I feel it is. The message from this person in spirit is it's time you rush in. I think they're wanting me to go somewhere in the form of like someone's needing guidance about. Wait a minute though. So this is somebody passed in a car accident. It was unexpected. They liked Elvis, or you like Elvis. There's something about that song. Elvis was mentioned at the funeral. Must have been with me being shown that scene. And then that will have been why I saw someone else talking about Elvis, like only literally just yesterday. So it could have even been today. Um, I've just pulled out Grace, like Gracelands. I don't, by the way, I'm not. Well, it depends. I do love Elvis. Like, I'm not like a massive Elvis fan. I love Elvis songs, but it's not like I'm not like obsessed with Elvis. I just want to get that across. But Gracelands, that's his place, isn't it? Shit, that's so good. Anyway, grace, courage. But I also feel there's a double message of somebody. I feel this person that wants to rush in because they can't help falling in love with you is needing to have courage at this time to take a leap of faith and they want your grace. I think this is somebody's friend that died unexpectedly in a car accident that is like wanting to give somebody courage to go towards who they love. So like this is one of these ones where this is someone's specific loved one giving someone that they might not find this message, but I hope they do. But it could give inspiration to others, a bit like what happened on like last Monday, but compassion. I feel if you're on the receiving end of whoever's coming towards you, they need your compassion. This person's going to come in very playful and spontaneous. And again, if you think about it, like although it's never nice that somebody's passing, especially because I don't think this person was very old. Like that's why I was. What does that say? Be grateful for what you have and have something for the future. Use wisely as needed. Now that's obviously these cards are about money, but I think it's like be grateful for what you have, as in your life. And this person's life was cut short, and they just want you to make the most of your life. And the cards that fell on the floor were the Divine Masculine cards, and I saw I'm waking up. This is like somebody's friend that passed suddenly, or a family member that passed suddenly, and they weren't that old that are like telling them to wake up before it's too late. Like, because unexpected things can happen. Like what happened to this person. You've been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. This person is guiding you towards your love. Open yourself to love. It's safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Open yourself to love. It's the same card again. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. Is there anything else that wants to? I'll kind of end it here because I'm really hungry. Well, that was fun. You can see how it's different, hopefully you can see how it's different for me though, because um but that was quite handy using those cards because all it is like it's different cards are saying like Clairsentience, Clairaudient, but it's just it helps me to like sort of pick something. That's funny. I can see the name Eileen, and that's like I said, there was a woman that I saved her life was called Eileen. Didn't know her very well, so that's I just know when I see that name. So hi Eileen. Um That's a long story. It was a neighbour that had fallen, and I was the only one in the neighbourhood that my extraordinary hearing heard her, and I called the police, and they came, and she'd fallen, and she would have died, basically. She was in a bad way. So I added a few years onto her life, but then sadly she did then die because she was older, but she wasn't that old. Well, I think she maybe was older, but so we'll send love to Eileen in the spirit world. Wow, that's why I wondered why they got to pick this up. I feel this is a divine masculine's friend or family member, feels like a guy, and you or your person is going through a dark night soul because that's alchemical mutation. So that's somebody going through a dark night soul, you're waking up. This person is seeing you waking up and trying to guide you towards where you want to go. Oh my God, you're kidding me. This card also says grace. So clearly it is confirming. Well, we already got enough about that, but the Gracelands. Divine grace, the law of efficiency. Divine talents. But you see what I mean? Like, it could be as well, actually, that maybe you're the person that's like good at singing Elvis or something. Oh my God, imagine if it's like actually the person I'm talking to is the one that sang the Elvis song at someone's funeral. I mean, that seems a bit like, but that could be that too. Divine talents, 39. 39 could be significant of either you or the person that would be very young. Life path. Who's got a baby on it? Oh, this person could have left behind a young baby. Oh, this is getting like really detailed now. Divine talents. Yeah, keeps coming through. Something about singing, something about Elvis. Spiritual service, 21. This is one of the masculines that you're meant to be stepping up and helping a lot of people. And do you know what? I'm going to end it now. It's 11:11. It's divine time. Again, it always feels very random and where did that all come from? But I trust that it'll reach whoever it's meant to. But even if it doesn't, it will. It will at some point, but they're pretty specific. So that's why it's easier when the people are here. But anyway, I pray and I hope that reaches who it needs to, and I better go get something to eat.